Okay, good afternoon, class. This is the lecture for May 6th. All right, and we are going to be in our grammar book today, right here. And we are currently in, Unit 24, may or might for possibility up here. And here they talk about the weather. However, I'm going to put these words in context of a party, okay? So not just the weather. Now, may or might are modal verbs, okay? Some other modal verbs we have talked about, I'll put them down here, can, could, we did may. I think that's all what we did in the past. But these are all called modal verbs. Okay, and they're very important for your process essay, and that's why we are studying them. Okay, so this may or might for possibility. Might is a modal verb as well. Now, all of these verbs follow the same format. So, for example, I can fly. Okay. I could fly. I may fly. I might fly. Okay, so we have the verb. What is the common verb in all of these sentences? Hopefully you said fly. You would be right. That is the verb. And what is the subject? I. Okay, can is the modal verb. It is a helping verb. Okay, let's put these into negative. All modal verbs have the same format. Now the negative format is the same as well. I cannot fly, right? I could not fly. I may not fly. I might not, fly. Okay, all of these, the not is after the modal verb, right? So the format is always the same for a positive sentence, a negative sentence, and a question. Okay, I'm running out of space here. The question is the same thing. Can you fly? Could you fly? Right? May you fly is a silly question, and might you fly, so I'll just leave it there. So when you formulate a question like this, the modal verb comes first, right? Then your subject, and then your main verb, right? So to make the question, instead of saying I can fly, you switch it. You flip it around and say, can you fly? Okay? So all of these modal verbs are formatted the same, okay? So let's talk about may or might and look through the grammar here. I'm sorry, I am now on page 287, and we are going to kind of deal with some of these here. So may and might. Let's see here. Let's say we are having the end of a semester party May 13th. Yay, we're almost finished with the semester. So let's talk about may and might in this context. Okay, so in general, may and might for possibility are the same thing. So maybe we will say, I'll name some people in our class. Unielka might come to the party. Okay, if, oops, sorry. She can find a babysitter, for example. Okay, Unielka might come to the party if she can find a babysitter. All right, so will she come 100%? What do you think? The answer is no. It's a possibility. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on the babysitter. All right. So, the other thing I just wanted to mention now, May 13th, is this present, past, or future? If you said future, good job. Thumbs up. May 13th is future. And so when we use these verbs may or might, we're talking about the future. All right, so we are writing about the future. We might say Haido may bring his famous dish or food. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, you could even add if he has time to cook it. Okay, so Haido may bring his favorite dish, his famous dish, if he has time to cook it. Is this 100%? No. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, what else is happening at our party? Let's see here. We'll do one more. Okay, we're going to talk about, we use may and might for weather as well, not just for people coming to the party, but we do use it for weather. So, it might rain on May 13th. So we should plan the party inside, for example. Okay, it might rain on May 13th, so we should plan the party inside. Is it going to rain 100%? No. No, it's not. Maybe, maybe not. So we have to have a plan to have it inside in case it rains. Okay, in the occasion that it rains, we need to plan it for inside. Okay. We also say with the weather, so now we're talking about weather. We'll put it there. We also say will. Okay, so here I have different levels of will. So you could say it will probably rain on May 13th. Okay. So here we have 1 about weather, 2 about weather, and then I'll do 1 more about weather. It won't rain for our party so we can celebrate outside. Okay, so we have 3 sentences about the weather with might and will. Okay, let's look at them and you tell me what you think, what percentage. The first one, it might rain on May 13th, so we should plan the party inside. 100%, 50%, or maybe 20%. What do you think this means, might rain? Okay, might rain could mean that there is a 50% chance of rain, maybe. Okay, about 50, not 100%, but 50. Okay, it will probably rain on May 13th. What percentage do you think will and probably bring to the sentence? Will it rain or will it not rain? It will probably rain might mean 70%. Okay, so for sure, if it will probably rain, we do want the party inside, right? Because it's about a 70% if you're saying will probably. There is a possibility that there will be no rain, but it could happen. The last one, it won't rain for our party, so we can celebrate outside. So what do you think about this one? If you said around 100%, you are correct. So we know almost for sure. I say almost because in New Jersey, you never know, you don't know about the weather, right? So 100% is almost for sure. Okay? So these are the sentences that I wanted to write for this exercise. And I hope this video helps a little bit when you're going through the chapter, okay? Because there are exercises in Unit 24 in the book, the grammar book, and in the workbook that are going to be due. All right? I hope this was helpful. See you in class. Bye.